With us on the program this morning, we have Darren Logue with Logues Restaurant in Hannibal. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing fine. Brought you in this morning. First time in here on this program, at least while I've been on here.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about Logues. I see it mentions here in the notes, pleasantly priced to please your pocket.
Actually, last year marked our 25 years in Hannibal for my family. Been in the same location. Pretty much have had the same menu since we've been here. A few revisions here and there, but one of the big reasons I wanted to come in and speak with you this morning is we just came out with a new menu about a week ago, and our regulars, our normal clientele, will notice that we pretty much stayed right on track with our favorites, our kind of, I don't want to say famous, but items that we're kind of known for. But we've also added a few other items that are kind of new to us, and I wanted to highlight some of those with you and just kind of talk a little bit about some of the things that we've brought into the new menu and some of the changes we've made.
What are some of the new things that are coming on there?
Actually, we've really kind of gone back to our roots, our homemade tenderloins, our hot beef sandwiches. But we used to offer a fried steak, country fried steak sandwich that for some reason or another got taken off the old menu, and a lot of folks asked for it. So we put that back on. A few other items we've added is a oyster poor boy, which is something that you can't really find a lot in the Midwest. And we've had a lot of requests for that, so we've added that. We also added a 8-ounce hand-cut sirloin steak that is actually cut specifically for us by a company down in St. Louis, and we're really excited to offer that as well.
This is at Logues Restaurant, 121 Huckleberry Drive in Hannibal. Very easy to find there as you're going along 61. Very, very easy to find you guys. Of course, breakfast, one of the things you guys do very well.
Yeah, thank you. We still offer breakfast from 6 a.m. to close, Monday through Sunday. Again, it's something that we kind of pride ourselves on. We still really do a lot of scratch cooking, which is just harder and harder to do. But we've just tried to stay on course with that and not deviate from the things that have worked and the things that our clientele have grown accustomed to.
Really, there is no substitute for cooking from scratch.
No, I agree. We've tried over the years to look at maybe some other products that might be a little more convenient, if you will. But when it comes down to brass tacks, our customers can tell the difference between dropping it in a bag or making it from scratch. So again, we still try to stay true to our roots.
Yeah, when I think around home things cooked around the house and around the family, the really good things are things that are started from the basic ingredients, and the other restaurants that I'm familiar with, that's what all of them do as well.
You know, it's somewhat interesting. I haven't been in the family business as long as my siblings, my sisters have been with mom and dad for over 20 years. I actually just got involved about a year ago, kind of helping with some of the social media, the website, the menu design, things like that. But one thing that's really interesting to me, kind of being back around the business, is you see a lot of folks that we went to school with, grew up with, that now have families. And, you know, when it comes to dinner time, instead of going and getting it out of a paper sack, it's really nice to sit down and have that family-style sit-down meal. And, again, it just seems like it's generation after generation.
And restaurants, places where I have lived or have lived over the years that I visit a lot, at local restaurants like that, you just can't beat those.
Yeah. Again, I think it's something we've got a really great customer base. Not only in Hannibal, but throughout the area. And again, it's really neat to be there as long as we have and see, folks come in that were 3, 4, 5 years old now, having families and coming in with their families. And again, it's a unique atmosphere. It's a unique menu, and we hope to continue to be there for a long time.
You mentioned that there are some changes on the menu, but there are a lot of things that have stayed on there.
Yeah, without a doubt. We've tried to maintain our roots. One other thing, aside from the menu, we offer daily specials Monday through Sunday as well. But in addition to that, we do what's called a board special. And the board special is kind of unique only because someone might come in and say, hey, I'm hungry for whatever, and we'll try to accommodate them and make that a board special. And then we have folks, again, that come in breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Sunday. And just like us that are in the restaurant every day, you're kind of ready for something new. And so we try to accommodate them as well by providing a daily board special.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've gotten in the habit of, even places I don't go very often, is to look on that board and see what's there from one day to the next. So
Sure.
find some really good stuff that way.
Sure. Another thing we try to do with our daily board special is, depending on the time of year, depending on what produce may be in season, or so on and so forth, and really make it kind of a unique item. Might not always go completely with our family style menu, but it's something that, again, people may have requested or we think might be a good fit for that day.
Even are those board specials things that might eventually wind up as a regular thing on the menu?
We get that a lot. Folks will come in and they will try a board special, and they'll say, you need to put that on the menu. And the problem with that is, if we did that every time someone mentioned it, our menu would be from here to the Adams County line. So, yeah, we get that an awful lot, and, it's very flattering. And I kind of going back, some of the items we've added this go around were items that folks said, hey, you need to get that on your menu. So we accommodated. But yeah, it's really hard to try and get everything that folks want. So we try to balance that the best we can.
And getting too many things onto the menu can create some problems too.
Yeah, exactly. Our last menu, it was something we had in place for about 2 years. I think folks, when they come in now, will find, whether it's the cover or when you open it up, it flows very nice. It's very maneuverable as far as finding where things are at, and even the items that you were accustomed to. But it reads very well. It was a lot of work to put this together. We spent a lot of time as a group with our customers, our employees, all of us, and really tried to, this time around, make it a home run.
Got to Darren Logue with Logues Restaurant here in Hannibal. Of course, you're there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Correct. I'm not. My father and mom and sisters are, again, generally there 7 days a week, 363 days out of the year now that we're there, and stop in and say hi, check out our new menu.
I've got, of course, the new menu, the new items there, plus breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a lot of the old standbys. And like everybody else, you have an internet presence now.
Yeah, it's something that we're continuing to build on. I've had it up and running for about a year, just to get something in place, especially for our folks that come from out of town, to kind of get a feel for where we're at and who we are. But it's a constant process as far as keeping it up to date and trying to provide the latest and greatest on it. But again, it is a good spot for folks coming into town. Our address is real simple. It's loguesrestaurant.com. We have a contact page on there if people want to inquire about groups, reservations. We get a lot of tour groups that come into town, and they'll contact us through the website. But probably for the most instant, as far as what our special is for the day and what's going on, is probably our Facebook following.
Yeah, that's a very handy way to find out about a lot of things.
Yeah, and even above and beyond just putting a blurb on there or a short narrative of what our special is, we usually always try to incorporate a photo with that so folks can actually see what the special is for the day. We get a lot of feedback from our customers, a lot of reviews and comments, and again, it's something that we work very hard to try and keep current and up to date.
Got Darren Logue with us with Logues Restaurant, 121 Huckleberry Drive in Hannibal. You'll see them along 61 as you head south. Great location for you there.
Yeah, again, just to kind of revisit, been there 25 years. 2012 marked our 25th year at that location. Actually, my family's been in business, in the restaurant business in particular, for over 40 years, but 25 years here at the Hannibal location.
Anything else to cover for this morning?
Another thing that we really try to cater to folks is our takeout. We understand, especially being a large family, that between work and school and especially this time of year, being out in the yard, planting flowers, mowing grass, that time is of the essence. So we offer a takeout that really is second to none. It's always fresh. It's always hot when it leaves, and we try to really cater to folks with their busy schedules. And we actually have a takeout number that's 573-221-9742. And when you're in the restaurant, as you get ready to check out, we have what we call mini menus at the register, so folks can take those with them, take them home, take them to their work, look at them, and when you're ready to maybe get a to-go order, you can just call us direct.
It's Darren Logue with the Logues Restaurant in Hannibal. Thanks for the visit.
Thank you.